This last section is about forgiveness. No matter what happens with your case, no matter what happens with your story, I really encourage you to forgive the doctors and nurses. If you receive disclosure and apology, which I hope you do, or if you have to pursue a lawsuit, or if you join the patient safety movement, or whatever else you may do or have happened to you, I really encourage you to forgive the doctors and nurses. And today, because of disclosure and apology, because of this thing, SorryWorks, many patients and families are getting genuine apologies from doctors and nurses and from hospitals. And when they hear those words, it's an incredible release, and it often makes it very easy for patients and families to forgive. And that's a wonderful thing for everybody, because it helps conclude the grieving process. It helps people move on with their lives, and it's a good thing. But even today, not everybody receives an apology. Not everybody is successful in their lawsuit. Not everybody finds an outlet for their anger and their grief, and they suffer and they hurt. But you still must forgive. I want to read to you a quote that was popularized by Nelson Mandela. Here goes. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. Let me repeat that. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. Folks, I've talked to one too many patients and families, or emailed or met with one too many patients and families that were killing themselves with resentment. They were consumed with anger and grief and rage, and it was just taking over their lives, and they were pushing away their family, their friends, their co-workers, their neighbors, and it's all very sad. Again, no matter what happens with your case, you must forgive the doctors and nurses. It's a gift that ultimately you give to yourself. It's a release that allows you to move on with your life and make the most of the days that you have left on this earth. So with that, I say to you, peace and all of God's blessings.